Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. I'm Sheena Biro. I'm a medium and a cosmic channeler. And welcome. It's so nice to have you all here. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking it out. And for all of you that continue to join me every morning, good morning. I hope this morning is your best yet. I really do. I hope it is. And I think, if we can try and wake up in the morning with that intention, I think there's something magical in that. But then again, at the same time, you know what? Like we're all humans. Me too. Just because I connect to spirit, and again, you all know this, but just because I can connect to spirit in the way that I do, doesn't make me holier than thou. Like I'm still fumbling my way through life, and I have really great days, and I have challenging days, and I have days where I'm super connected into spirit. And I have other days where I feel like I'm just running like all over the place, not knowing what the heck's going on, right? That's that humanness that we are all in these bodies having this human experience. So, my point is, I think no matter what, if we can try and take that, putting on the best perspective each morning, I think that's one of the things that we can control in this world that just feels really chaotic, depending on what's going on in your life, right? Like, is it chaotic from work? Is it chaotic from life? Is it chaotic from kids? Is whatever it is. I think when we pause for a moment and we take that on and we choose that, like, you know what, today's going to be a really good day. I don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be a good day. I think that's where our power is. And if at the end of the day we're like, well, that was interesting or whatever it is, we can then think back on like what we learned. I think perspective is so key. So I just wanted to share that this morning. Okay, I'm going to tune in and see what's going on. I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck that we created at Avalon Spirit. There is a link in the description box below. And let's see what Spirit has to say here. Hold on. Okay, so right away, lots of spirit activity. And they're saying your intuition is really strong right now. That's very interesting. Your intuition is very strong right now. And I've said this before. This was recent too. Just like last week or something. I think one of the video titles was Your Intuition is Really Strong. And they're saying use your intuition to bypass all the noise. There is so much noise right now, not even just, you know, in the world on the bigger scales, what we see in media, but like there's even noise in the energetics too. And they're saying before you just cancel everything out and like, because, Kate, what they're showing me is what we tend to want to do in these intense energies is just like bubble up and sort of cancel everything out around us, which is okay to a certain degree because sometimes we just need like space and peace to recalibrate. But they're also saying one way that's even better, though, is to use your intuition to navigate through all the things. And that's when you become more this like flowing energy moving through the things versus a rigid, stuck energy trying to avoid and fight away all the things. It's not about fighting away the things. It's about like, they're saying like becoming like water and getting to where you need to go, which I think is really interesting. Sometimes water can come in a big like whoosh. Other times water will trickle in somewhere to find where they need to go. And it's like using that metaphor of water for your intuition right now will really get you to where you're wanting to be. Create the things you're wanting to create. Because again, yesterday was such an amazingly powerful new moon energy, right? We're still in the new moon energy for another day too, today and tomorrow. So it's still big manifestation energy. And so Spirit is like, use your intuition to move through this energy right now. Be like water, knowing it can get where it needs to go simply by adjusting the energetics, right? Like don't avoid it, move through it. It's kind of like don't let anything stop you right now. Honestly, don't let anything stop you. Just use your intuition to move through what it is you're doing to get to where you want to go. Very interesting. Curious what the cards are going to say. All right, let's see. Now, for those of you that are curious about cards, Oracle and Tarot cards, I do have a course available for each of them in the description box below. So you can always take a look at that. All right, let's see what we have. Spirit's like, Spirit's like you have our undivided attention. And that's why there's so many around. And when I say you, I'm meaning all of you have your spirit guides' undivided attention. And remember, they reminded me yesterday, we pulled the Ask Your Guides and the Ancestors card, right? So they're doubling down on like, you have our undivided attention. Everything is focused on Earth right now within the solar system. So let's see what the cards say. Interesting. One more. Okay. Okay, this makes sense. This is interesting. So, connected to the cosmos is our first card, and I really feel like this is like how Spirit is saying, kind of all eyes right now are on Earth. I feel like all the cosmos, this our solar system energy, the beings of the Galactic Federation, all of that are there's such a hyper focus on Earth right now to bring us into this highest consciousness, this change, this transformation, these new energies. Okay, so huge cosmic connection. This is open to other dimensions. And I feel like this really plays in nicely with the message we got yesterday that the guides and the ancestors are near, the connections are here. Use your intuition, tap into this energy because this energy is helping to guide you. Okay. Now, the next one we have is notice what you notice, which says observe the world around you. So again, this is speaking to that energy of like using your intuition to move through like water, move with flow through whatever it is you're working on. Notice the things, right? Don't just block it out like this where you can't see anything. You want to notice what's happening around you and adjust and react accordingly with your intuition. Okay. Now, how do we move through these things? How do we find our intuition? How do we access it? How do we amplify it? Two things. And I love that these cards came out because you all are going to be like, of course, if you follow me for a long time, you know this is the answer. Number one, the joy card, allow more joy into your life. More joy. And this isn't fake joy, okay? This isn't like false positivity or like spiritual bypassing. Those are some terms people like to use. This is like truly doing things that bring you joy for you. For me, right now, my joy is this cup of decaf coffee. For me this morning, I'm like, I'm going to make a really nice cup of coffee. And I did it joyfully, like not skipping. And I mean, I could have skipped around and done it if I wanted, but I just put intention into it. I was like, yes, I'm going to pick my favorite mug. I'm going to add my favorite things to it. You know, like it's finding things that bring joy from little things to bigger things, right? This is a huge thing in helping you reconnect with your heart, reconnect with your intuition, connect with the cosmos, connect with that flow energy because it helps us stay in a higher frequency. That's the whole point of it, right? So find your joy. Then the next one, as always, move your body. Okay, this says express yourself through movement. When we move our body, we move stuck energy. And if any of you are feeling like you're stuck or feeling like you're overguarded, moving your energy with intention, it doesn't have to be crazy movements or following something intricate, but it's the intention of when I go for this run, when I do this yoga, when I do my stretches, while I'm moving as I'm gardening, I am moving with the intent to move stuck energy in my body. Okay, that's the key is your intention behind it. So something to consider with that. So lots of energy coming in, but lots of movement. Your guides are really here. The universe is supporting you. So you get to be the conscious observer. Notice what's happening, the intentions you want. Stay in that joy energy, move your body, and really work with this moon energy right now. Okay, this new moon is so powerful, so purposeful, and so potent, connecting into Saturn again. I talked about it more yesterday. Definitely work with these energies because it's something really beneficial for you. So I will leave that with all of you for now. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. And I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.